Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, it's Berns. I'm your certified detox specialist, and in the mornings we bounce, right? In the morning we get our bounce going. So let's get our bounce going. Let me make sure. Yes, I'm online. Hey, Amy. Happy Sunday. Good morning. How are you? So good to see you. How was your Saturday? Did you get out? Did you do some stuff with the fam? The fam jam? Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy that you are here. If you're tuning in and you're watching on the live, drop a comment so I can put it up on the screen. I love interacting with you guys. I love you guys interacting with each other. Say hello to each other as well. It's Sunday. Amy, are you getting ready for the winter storm? I love a good winter storm. I hope I can get internet this afternoon, though, so that we can do our class at noon. Oh my God, I'm making some new balls, y'all. I am making lemon. I wanted to make them lemon cranberry power protein balls. Power balls are not really protein balls, actually. They're power balls. And I couldn't find any cranberries. I wanted to make lemon cranberry. My eyes are watering. My eyes always water in the morning when I bounce, but I think that's a good thing. But I wanted to make lemon cranberry power balls, but I couldn't find any cranberries that were not sweetened with sugar. I'm like, come on, man. So I got currants. Currants are like raisins, but they're tiny and they're more compact. And they're delicious. And the only ingredient on those are currants. So that's what we're making today. Lemon balls. And oh, I also wanted to make some Reese's peanut butter balls. Yes. Hey, Michael. How are you? Good morning, fam, says Michael. Good morning, says Kathy. I'm so glad that you guys are here today. Gosh, I was thinking we are at 5 weeks today for our 40-day goal that we had set out to do this juicing challenge with each other in this beautiful, powerful community that we have grown together. I'm just so blessed to be on this journey with all of you. I'm sure you're feeling it too. So we are at day 36 today. Is it 36? Somebody do the math quick. 28, what's 20? 34? I don't know. But we have one more week to go. One more week to go till we get to our 40 days. And I just cannot believe that we're doing this. I can't believe that it's almost the end of our 40 days. And I was laying in bed this morning, snuggled up next to my delicious lover. And I was just feeling so much gratitude and so much abundance. This journey has brought me so much abundance in my life. And I thought back to the start of my whole juicing, I want to say career, my whole career in juicing of 170 some days. But I was thinking back to right before I started that juicing journey. And I was just reflecting on first of all, I was reflecting on gratitude. Because for me, everything that I've always wanted to manifest or create in my life has come about when I've been in a deep state of active gratitude, practicing gratitude. Everything I touched, I felt grateful. Everything I thought of, I was grateful for the idea. Even though the thing hadn't shown up as yet, I was so grateful that I was blessed with the thought that I could have it or that I could create it. Right before the juicing started for me on June 1st, 2020, I Hi, everybody. I see your comments. I'm gonna put your comments up on the screen. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Drop a comment. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop a comment, and I promise I'll put it up on the screen. But oh my God, my left eye is so watering. Gratitude. Gratitude for all the things that I have. Gratitude for all of you. Gratitude for always having money in my account that I could buy beautiful food for my family. Always having a roof over my head, a warm place, a beautiful family surrounding me. And even being grateful in those moments of fear, right? Grateful in those moments of despair. For me, that has meant a lot. And right before I started this juicy journey, I did a 21-day abundance meditation group. I was invited. So one of my friends, Krista, if you're watching, Krista, hi. Thank you so much for inviting me to that Deepak Chopra 21-day abundance meditation group. At the beginning, when she reached out and she said, hey, do you want to be a part of this abundance meditation thing? It's 21 days, Deepak Chopra. I was like, not really, but okay, sure, I'll do it. You know, it was the beginning of quarantine-ish, May, so March, April, it was the beginning. It was like, it was in the spring. And I was like, no, I don't really feel like doing that. I'm lazy. I'm like, nah. But then I said right away, right after, to myself, all happened within a nanosecond. I said, Berns, if somebody's offering you an opportunity to develop more abundance, you fucking take it. You take it, you run with it, you don't stop running with it. You take it, you don't look back. You don't look back. Somebody, the universe presents an idea in front of you, like, let's get bouncing with Berns in the morning. Even if it means you're not bouncing yet, even if it means that you're just still laying in bed, watching me bounce or whatever, and you're thinking, I can't do that. I can't get a, well, how is she doing that and talking? I don't know either. I don't know. All I know is when I started, all I could do was this. And all I could do this for was 5 minutes and I was dying. All right. So I just, anyhow, back to the abundance thing. Focus, Berns, focus. I said yes to it, to the abundance meditation. And this was before the juicing. I was just starting to draw more on my iPad because I realized as well that for me, at that point, I was really stuck in a rut. I was stuck in a nasty rut, right? COVID, eating a lot of comfort food, being afraid, being worried, you know, not knowing what was going on in the world, feeling really depressed, feeling, well, I was overweight. I was 30 pounds, 25, 30 pounds heavier than I am today. And I was feeling sluggish and really in the dumps. I had started to draw on my iPad because I knew inside of myself that tapping into my creativity was a really powerful way for me to move my energy. And that whenever I tapped into something creative, it always brought about beautiful awakenings within myself. For me, it was like a meditation in and of itself. So, and you know, my love for meditation is I shared that extensively on Facebook and YouTube to a certain extent, well before this juicing journey started. So I said, yeah, I'll do the meditation with you. I'll do the 21-day abundance challenge with you. Sure, whatever. I don't know. I'll keep myself open to possibilities, right? It's all about keeping yourself open to possibilities when they, I'm going to take it up a little bit, keeping yourself open to possibilities when they come up. So that's what I decided to do. And that 21-day abundance meditation shifted so much within myself. that I did not even realize it. But it was shortly thereafter that, like, I'll go back and check my dates, but it was just after that, or just like maybe 5 days in, that I found this whole juicing thing. And what I found was that abundance meditation shifted me into another gear, into another dimension, into another quantum field experience. And I found the juicing, and I found so much more abundance flowing out of me and into me. And the cycle was just, the momentum that was generated was so powerful, so powerful. It really changed my life. It truly changed my life. Opportunities, an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of ways for me to fulfill my destiny, my purpose for being. It brought me back to my relationship with Dali, because at the time we had broken up. I broke off the relationship March 1st, and I was knowing that we both needed to work on ourselves a whole lot more than we were, and moved to my sister's cottage. And that abundance meditation was powerful for both of us, because I invited him. I said, hey, I'm doing this abundance meditation. Not sure if you're interested in it. If you are, hey baby, if you are, let me know. And he was interested. He became one of the group members for my group. So I started out as a member in Krista's group, and then at a certain point, spoiler alert, at a certain point, all you have to do is invite other people. You don't have to, it doesn't matter if they say no. There's nothing to buy. It doesn't cost anything. But just by inviting people who you know, by saying the same thing, hey, I'm starting this abundance meditation. I was wondering if you would like to join along, tag along, see if you like it. Anyhow, it brought our relationship back together in a beautiful, powerful way, as well as all of the other spiritual work and personal work that we both did, for sure. And, hey babe, can you do me a favor? Can you please pass me one of the pineapple juices out of the fridge? What you looking for? Keys? So I was thinking that in 1 week, we are going to be at 40 days of being on this amazing journey with our juicing. And thanks, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a kiss. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what I wanted to do was to think of another, something else, another goal that we can set for our group. Because even if you're not still juicing, strictly only doing your juice cleanse, let me get a sip of this. Oh my God. Straight up pineapple juice. Holy moly. I'm so abundant. I feel so abundant. After we get through, even if you're not still 100% juicing, you're still in it with us. You're still in the classes. Maybe you've transitioned to chewing food. Maybe you haven't started yet, but you're still in the class with us, and you're still in this 40-day momentum with us. That is amazing. Even if you're just watching, that's all good. There's no rush. You will get to this when you're ready to get to it. But I thought it would be great for when we finish this 40-day stretch, I'm inviting you guys to do a 21-day abundance meditation group with me right in here. Same thing. Not going to be making a new group. No. Excuse me. What I will do is we'll just keep on talking about it as if this is the direction of the mental, emotional, and spiritual component of our ongoing detox. Because we know that when we're detoxing with fruits, melons, and berries, baby, fruits, melons, and berries, baby, fruits, melons, and berries, yeah, fruits, melons, and berries, yeah. So I wanted to invite you guys, who's in? If you're interested in being a part of this amazing opportunity for more abundance in your life, would you like to be a part? I'll post the information in our private Facebook group as well, but drop a comment right now if you would like to be a part of it. It's super easy. Let me tell you what it is. Me, I like to say yes, and then it's like, you have an opportunity for me to develop more abundance? Yeah, I'm in. What do we need to do now? Give me the details after. I'm like, yes. You want this to be a hard yes. Yes, I'm in. You want more abundance in your life? Do you want more clarity? Do you want more lining up with more of the gratitude for the things that you already have? Do you want to release old patterns around lackful thinking and lackfulness in your life? Do you want to line up with more abundance of money? Could be an abundance of relationship. Look what I got. I got my man bringing me pineapple juice with a kiss every morning, you know, and oftentimes juicing it for me in the evenings. Do you want more health, an abundance of health? Do you want more abundance of solutions for the problems that you might face? Do you want to feel more connected with your people around you, your loved ones? I think during this time, drop it. Yes, I want more abundance. Yes, I'm in. However you feel called to respond, whatever is bubbling up within you, type it in the comments, because this will change your life. I know you think, Berns, come on. My life is already so amazing because we're bouncing here with you and we're going live every day, except for the odd day when I take off, like yesterday. We're here in the evenings with you. My God, we're already doing everything. But no, there's more. There's always more. We can tap into even more abundance, and that's what I want to do. So starting next Monday, not tomorrow, but the following Monday. You know, I like to give us a week to kind of prepare ourselves. It's super easy. What's involved during the thing? Well, first, let me see who's in. I am abundant. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yes, Mandy says, yes, I'm in. Come. Jennifer says, yes, about the meditation stuff. I find that too when I do the prosperity mantra sets. It's like magic, right? It is. It's like magic. So magical. Let me scroll up and see which comments. I'm going to go from the top down now. Oh, we've been bouncing for 18. So all you really need to do or want to do is bounce for 15 minutes. If you can't do that, if you can't do the, hold on, let me go here. Let's just do a little reminder of the rebounding thing. First of all, I'm on a 38 diameter, 38 across indoor trampoline. It's not a big fancy one. It's not an expensive one. I got it at on Facebook Marketplace from somebody who was selling it for $20, or I think maybe she had it for 30. And I said, hey, I don't want to offend, but would you consider taking $20 for it? Listen, so you got to save your money wherever you can save it. You know what I'm saying? And as a Facebook seller, I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace. As a seller, I know I'm never going to post something for what I want. I'm going to post something so that the person has an opportunity to barter me down so that they can feel like they got a deal, right? That's how it goes. So I just got mine for $20 on Marketplace, so you can get one too. Kathy says, I may get some fresh cranberries and dehydrate them. That might work. Yes, that would definitely work. That you can even soak them a little bit if you wanted to have a little bit of sweetness. I was thinking about this too, Kathy. I was thinking I could soak it in a little bit of, raw honey or maple syrup instead of sugar, or raw agave would be even better. Good morning, my love. I'm so glad that I do these morning classes so that my Australian uh, uh, class members and family and friends can tune in, because I know the noon class is at like when you're sleeping in the middle of the night. Good morning, Judah. How are you? Ginny, hi. Hi, Ginny. Oh my God, Ginny is here. An attitude of gratitude. How was your drive yesterday? Oh my God, it was so good. We left at, I think, 1:30, and we got back at, well, we got back to town at 8 o'clock, and then I went and got a couple things at Bulk Barn. I got some more buckwheat oats, buckwheat flakes instead of oatmeal. So we got back home around 9 in the evening. It was really, really beautiful. Jennifer says, yeah, I don't do enough creativity stuff apart from cooking. Well, cooking is a very creative pursuit. It's a very creative expression. So you're good. I guess that is being creative. Yes, it is. And gardening. Oh my God, gardening? You're creating with life. Are you kidding me? That is very creative. But when I do artsy stuff, I really find that really relaxing and absorbing. Yeah. So you can do it all, baby. So, and then Jennifer said, yes, about the meditation stuff. I find that too. When I do the prosperity mantra sets, it's like magic. Yes. And thank you so much for sharing. Was it you, Jennifer, that shared in the group about, oh gosh, about the Kundalini yoga? Thank you so much for sharing that. If that was you, it was either you or another Jen, I think. Karen says, I am so in. Yes. Oh my God, this is awesome. Yes to the meditation, says Michael. Yes, sounds great. Love that. 21-day abundance. Yes, 21-day abundance group. It's a Deepak Chopra meditation where you have every day it's like a 10-minute meditation that you just put your headphones on and you listen to it. Right before that 10-minute meditation, there's like a 3 or 4 minute explanation by Deepak Chopra. I love his voice. I find it very, very soothing. And then every day, in addition to that, and I like to do the written exercise. I like to combine how I do them, but there's usually a written exercise or a journal exercise or something contemplative that you need to focus your attention on for that day. And I still do some of the daily practices, like on every receipt that I have, I write on it everything in all money invested is good and will be returned to me sevenfold. And then I write the number, the dollar amount from the receipt. I multiply that by 7. This was extra. This is what I added in. I multiply that receipt amount by 7, and I write it on the receipt really big, the number. Like if my groceries came to $100, I would write everything invested is good and will be returned to me 7 times. And then I write a big $700 and I circle it and I keep it. Sometimes I'll put it on my fridge. And interestingly enough, when I do that and put it on my fridge, I get another client for that amount, or I get other money that wasn't expected for that amount. It's just amazing. So some of the practices I still do. Some of them might be a journal writing activity. So it might be reflective, but it only takes, I would say, between 10 to 30 minutes every day. You guys have 10 to 30 minutes, right? Of course you do. So it's just a really, really powerful thing. And I'm so glad. Look at everybody. Rachel is in. Yes, fruits, melons, and berries, Mandy. Fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Jennifer will join. Yes, please count me in. Look at all of you guys. I knew that you guys would be into this. I'm like, what else could we do? I want to do another sort of challenge activity or something where we can focus our attention. I'm not going to do another juicing back to back to back to back, always juicing. That's going to get boring. And we're in a momentum on the juicing, and some people are going to be continuing their juicing after the 40 days, and some people are just starting their juicing. Right? I wanted to have something that could help us really focus not just on the physical detox of the juicing. Speaking of juicing, let me grab my juice. not only on the physical detox of juicing, but also on the mental, emotional, spiritual, vibrational aspect. Melissa says, I would like that. Yes. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Okay. Kathy says, yes, sounds great. Mandy says, I am abundant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jennifer says, oh yeah, it will be more powerful doing it together too. That's right. When you do anything in community, we know this, right? Because we are experiencing this firsthand. Like how many of us are finding that were it not for this group and for these classes, that we would have lost our focus. We would have lost our desire to keep going with the I'm going to turn this way. Oh, I'm going to break my tripod. No, I didn't break it. Don't worry. I'm just going to come down and walk around a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, Berns, don't forget, you can take your tripod apart. So yes, so this is going to be fun because when we do things in community, we have way more ability to amplify our success, you know? So I'm so excited that you guys want to do this. Okay, this is going to be so much fun. Let me see what else is up here. Yes, it was you. Okay, yes. So the spiritual aspect of all of this is so important, isn't it? It really, really is. Glad to share it with everybody. And if you guys are not in let me pull up the group information here. If you're finding me on YouTube, or if you're watching this on the replay, I just want to put up there. Hold on. There we go. That is our private Facebook group, and it's really, really cool. Like the community that's growing in there. It's not like other Facebook groups either around juicing that are just a bunch of random people finding the group and asking just a bunch of random, will this work to heal my fill in the blank? It's like we're so past that here, right? We're so past that kind of level of thinking here. Yes, this works for everything. And yes, this will help you heal whatever it is going on in your body. We get it. We get it. We're not in that level of consciousness of doubting and questioning whether this is something that will work or not. We already know that. So this Facebook group here that I'm talking about, the Real Juicy Detox, is hang on. Is on a whole other level. Oh, somebody left their, look at how cute this is. One of the kids left their, look at this journal. Ooh, and it's starting to snow. It's starting to snow. Oh, this is Kaya's art journal. Speaking of creativity, just a bunch of art from the kid. It's starting to snow here. Yes, it is. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you, my love? So glad that you are here. Karen said, for some of us that are time restricted, it sounds like it won't be a time frame we can handle, right? Well, I don't know. I know you've got a lot going on with your mom. A lot of these things, I would still encourage you to join in. A lot of these things can be done when you're driving to and from doing different errands, Karen. And this might be exactly the thing that you are craving and you don't even know it is yet. You know, with everything that you have going on with your mom and taking care of her at this very tender and very emotional stage of her life, and with this contract that you now have going on, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps, of ushering her from this world into the next as the snow is gently falling outside my window. My God, it's so beautiful. And the red robins are playing in the trees. Oh my goodness. This might be exactly the thing that you will benefit from the most, to keep you centered, to keep you appreciating, to keep you in that state and in that flow of abundance. Because right now you're helping your mom in a very, very, very important way, right? You want your energy flows, your emotional, spiritual energy flows to be going as well. And what I did was I listened to the meditations. I put the headphones on and I listened to them as I was falling asleep. And I would listen to them as I was falling asleep, and I would put it back on my headphones as I was waking up. So don't worry if you cannot get all of the, the journal writing, for example. If you can't get that done that day, don't worry about it. Come back to it. Do it after, but stay in the flow and in that momentum with us. I think it would be really, really, really helpful for you. I really, really do. I encourage you to try it, even to just listen to the meditations as you go to bed. You're still going to bed, right? You're still waking up. You're still laying in bed for 10 minutes or so before you fall asleep. Pop on the headphones, follow along, listen. If you cannot do all the journal exercises, who cares? You're still in it. Mandy says, love that. Jennifer says, that's happened to me too with the Kundalini meditation for prosperity. Yeah, it comes in all. We think that abundance and we think that abundance is just money in the bank. It's way more than just money in the bank. I saw this meme of Bob Marley, and Bob was being asked, are you a rich man? Are you rich? And Bob Marley said, what do you mean by that? What do you mean rich? And the interviewer said, well, do you have a lot of money? Do you have a lot of things? Do you have a lot of money in the bank? And he said, oh, I don't count that as riches. There are way more, much bigger ways that I am rich than just money in the bank. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but you get the idea. And it was just like, yes, Bob, preach, what an ascended master Bob Marley was, right? And this is not just about an abundance of money. This is about an abundance of clarity. This is about an abundance of solutions for everything that you're looking for solutions. Remember, when I started this abundance meditation, I was scared. I was facing surgery to have my liver removed for the second time in 3 years. I was looking for everything that I got. I was searching for the abundance of clarity, the abundance of health, the abundance of well-being, the abundance of gratitude. So this is not just about, the financial abundance that we think is associated with the word abundance. It's so much more than that. Jennifer says, I'm making buckwheat pizza whilst listening. Yay! Using flour, not flakes. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Treat it as if you've made pizza before. Dottie! Yes, we hear you. Hold on a second, guys. What's going on? Oh my goodness. It's snowing. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just gonna get my robe on. It was cold. I just went and let Dot out. Oh, you know what? Let me get my other one. Hold on. Let's keep this fashion forward, shall we? just because the robe is my evening look. Okay, this will be my day look. Think about your buckwheat pizza. Treat it just like dough. Okay, treat it just like dough. Work it. Give it a nice little bit of kneading. Don't be nervous about it. Just work it like regular pizza dough. I'm gonna actually, you know what? Later on today, I will also make the. I'm making the balls. I'm making the sweet desserts today for the family because the kids have not a bunch of friends, but Kaya and Brooke both have their best friends, and one of them is Erica, one of my other spiritual daughters, home for the weekend. And the junk food that these kids are eating, it's like, oh my God. So I'm going to make some sweet treats so that they can all see that they don't need to be eating the Reese's peanut butter cups. They can easily make one of these recipes taste like Reese's peanut butter cups. So one of the balls that I'm going to make a currant and lemon power ball, but I'm also going to make a Reese's peanut butter power ball. Pineapple juice for the freaking win, you guys. Oh my God. So don't be nervous about the buckwheat flour, okay? It'll work just fine. Might even work better. So we're probably both in for a treat. Cheryl says, yes, we are getting up to 10 to 15 centimeters of snow today. Yes, it's starting. I'll take you guys and show you. Thank you. I will do it. You're going to have so much benefit, whether or not you can do all of the written exercises or not. And you're going to feel part of the community if this is something that you crave and that you need. If you don't need to, if you're just watching these and it's like, that's all I need, that's fine. That's cool. But a lot of us are finding, right, like you, Karen, that being a part of this community and a part, we'll carry you. We will carry you when you have days when you are feeling like you can't do this or you can't do the written part. We will carry you. We will do it on your behalf. Okay? Lean on us. That's why we are here. That's what we're doing together. That's why we're doing this together. If you feel that you can't do a certain aspect of it, like the day, I think it's day 5 or 6 where the activity is for you to go and invite even one other person to try this out with you, and you take on the you give them the meditations instead of me. You'll see, even in that, if you can't do that, you are still doing this. You are still in it. Don't worry about that. Do not let that hang you up. If there's anything that you can't do in this challenge, just like in the juicing community, if there's anything that you cannot do, nobody's here to judge you. You're still in it with us. If you started having chewing food at day 10, you're still in this with us. If you have been struggling and you are still with us. We are carrying each other through this, right? That's why we're here. Hi, Louise. Oh my God, I saw your comment, Louise, in the on the video comment that I left for Gel. Oh my God, I love you. You know, I love you so. Louise says, hi, Berns. It's so nice to see ya and hear ya. I missed you yesterday, but I feel I did you and this movement proud yesterday. Yes, cooked up a storm all under your warm, loving direction. Your talk is very relatable. Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy that your family is watching, Louise. Hello to everybody. And what is your son's name? Hello. Thank you for referring to me as Badass Berns. I can get pretty badass up in here. Absolutely. I'm glad it resonates with you. My 18-year-old girls love it. Berns, I have lots of sprouted buckwheat here waiting to be used. I have no ivar yet. Can you shout out an alternative option for a recipe I can put it in? Yes. So any chutney that you have, you can roast a bunch of, this is what I would do. You could, because I know you're also making stuff for your family and they're also they're not necessarily all raw. You could either do a blend up your own relish of raw vegetables. So you can put in like 3 or 4 dates, put it in the bottom of your blender, about 3 or 4 dates. You can make any dressing that you love to make. All right. That hemp seed ranch dressing that someone posted in the group, any of the dressings. You can make the Thai dressing. Did I post the Thai dressing as yet in the group? I'll post it in the group after this video. You can make the Thai dressing, any kind of dressing. You can put a few vegetables in the oven and roast those down a little bit, and then whirl it around in that Thai dressing or in that hemp ranch dressing, so that you make a thick jam almost of the vegetables. And then you just put the sprouted buckwheat groats into a food processor, and then you just whiz that around a bit. You want to get the buckwheat groats kind of broken down so that it looks a little bit like it's gone a little bit starchy. It's not a starch, so don't worry. But so that it looks like it's gotten a little bit creamy, you should be able to see still some of, do I have any of those crackers here? I think I do. You should be able to see some of the seeds still apparent in it. Yes, I do. Oh, so good. All right, so you see that? See how you can see those little white. See how you can see some of the little white bits like all here, right? Those are some of the seeds that haven't been fully ground. So I find for the crackers, you don't want to fully grind up your seeds. You want to have it sort of a little bit chunky, and then that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You put it. This was about double the thickness when I put it down, and then listen. Look at that, making crumbs on my floor. Don't worry, it's not like it was a clean floor. I'm not complaining. It's a dirty floor. Oh, yesterday, one of the things that I picked up was more pineapple. Look at how big this one is. And all starting to get really ripe. So I got 4 of these, and they were on sale for like $3.99, which was a great price. So so that's a really easy way to make your own not Ivar, but vegetable spread. You're making a vegetable spread. And Mandy says, Louise, add capsicum or peppers, onion, chili, or tomato, and basil. Yeah, you can do a bunch of sweet treats. Yes, currant and lemon balls. Yes, that's new. Yes, I'm making that today. I'm making that today. I was going to make a batch like before, like this morning, before class. I've also got some buckwheat sprouting because we only have 1 or 2 of those buckwheat crackers left. And yesterday we were munching on those on our drive. Dali loves, we both do. We love to have a little munch of something yummy and delicious when we're on our road trips. I'm trying to level this situation here. That doesn't feel level at all. So weird. So weird. So weird. Mandy, thank you. Is that cold dish the kind of thing, or dough type dish? Yeah, you can use that combination for either one. Oh my gosh, Reese's peanut butter cup. Yes, in the form of a Powerball. No sugar. No sugar. No sugar. It's going to rock our world. Let's say we do that today at lunch, shall we? Mandy says, Louise, I would use some of those flavors to make your buckwheat crackers. Yeah. Gavin. Okay. Hi, Gavin. So great to see you. So great to have you here. He's incredible, beyond psychic, and incredibly sensitive and intuitive. Wow. That is amazing. That's just like my Kaya. Same. Amazing. You're amazing. You're a light bearer in this world, Gavin. Thank you so much for coming to guide others. Like the people that I know are having an impact on in your life. Amazing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep shining brightly. Keep being an influence. Keep believing in the truth and keep speaking the truth, because that's what we need in this world. That's what we need in this world. Don't be afraid of judgment or whatever other people are going to think of you, although I'm sure that's probably not you at all, but anybody else out there listening, don't be afraid of speaking your truth. I see you. I see my stories. I see the stories of my friends on social media. I see you talking the truth about everything that's going on and about how we need to take our power back in all areas of our lives. And I see you all. I love you all for doing it. I see you. And you know I do, because I'm loving up on your posts, on your stories. Keep being the incredible light that you are, sweet Gavin. You're so awesome. Excuse me. Jennifer asked, do I have to put the pizza base in the fridge for 30 minutes or leave it on the side? Well, you can put the pizza base into the dehydrator for about 20 or 30 minutes while you're working on the toppings for it. If you don't have a dehydrator, pop it in the oven. Pop it in the oven, cook it a little bit so that the top is, not everybody is doing raw. And if you're going to have something cooked, a little bit of roasted vegetables, totally fine. A little bit of cooked buckwheat dough or bread. Hey, that is so cool. You can leave it at room temperature, and it will dampen out. It all depends on how moisty your bread is beforehand, your dough. And experiment. It's all about it. Sometimes I'll experiment. I was like, oh, look at me putting the toppings on my pizza before I put the dough in the dehydrator for a bit. Okay, let's see how this goes. And it tasted fine. It was a little bit too undercooked, right? But that layer right between the, that top layer of the dough, for me, really needs to be cooked or dried down a little bit. Otherwise, for me, it's a little bit too mushy. Great advice, my friend, and very much appreciated. I don't know who you're talking to, if that was Mandy or me, but you're welcome. It's always great help and feedback by other group members as well, which is great. And Jennifer says, thanks, Duda. I know, but she's standing at the door crying so loud to go outside. I know. She wants in and out, in and out. She'll stay inside this time, yeah. Dot. It's snowing out, you guys. Good morning, Emoji King. Is it snowing by you as yet? It's not getting there. It hasn't gotten there as yet. The storm has it. Jennifer says, Duda, I'm doing the recipe for the dehydrator with psyllium husk, not gluten-free. Not gluten-free BP. What does not gluten-free BP mean? Either way, same thing. Just treat it like any other dough, but in raw cooking, you can just put it in the dehydrator to dry out, as long as you do not cook it above 120 degrees Fahrenheit. You're raw. Hey, Lynn. Welcome and good morning. Enjoying my 64th birthday today. Can we get some birthday greetings for Lynn? Can we pop in the comments, happy birthday, Lynn? Oh my goodness, you're 64 today. Happy birthday. How does it feel? You've made it 64 times around, what's the saying? Around the sun. Well done for you. Getting stronger every day, healing Lyme through nutrition. Thank you for your inspirational posts and loving us. I love you. I love you. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Lynn. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing, but I'm going to try. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have today and every single day. I hope you have everything that your beautiful heart desires. I hope that if you do not have everything that your beautiful heart desires as yet, I hope you're enjoying the journey along the way to getting those things in your life. Happy birthday, Lynn. 64. Yay. Oh my gosh. 64 is the new 44. Am I right? Aren't you feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm starting to heal these things in my body that the doctors told me I would never heal? I'm starting to feel vibrant. I'm starting to feel alive. I'm starting to feel hopeful. I'm starting to feel knowing. I'm starting to feel not afraid anymore. I'm starting to feel empowered. I'm starting to feel alive again. I'm starting to feel joyful. I'm starting to feel more grateful. I'm starting to feel more abundant, more so than at any other time in my life. That is amazing. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You have a dehydrator? Okay, cool. So get it into the pizza form, stick it in the dehydrator while you, even if like 10, 15 minutes, sometimes all you want is that top layer to be dry, The bottom could still be damp, but the top layer dry. Put your toppings on. And I was thinking this morning, man, I should have gotten those tomatoes that I was looking at yesterday. I was like, why don't I get stuff when I see it? Because my fridge is overflowing with abundance and is my countertop, and I can't fit any more food in the house. That's why. Yes, Lynn, happy birthday from Mandy. What temperature for the pizza base in the dehydrator? 113, which is on 45 on mine, according to Marcus and Kara. Yes, so my dehydrator goes 113, and then the next jump up is to 122. And 113 is my usual standard, what I put it in as. Sometimes if I got a lot of really wet stuff in, I'll put it at 122 because I've actually temperature tested it, and it's actually only goes up to 118 even when it's set to 122. So either one is good. Louise says, Berns, I have 15 of Gavin's mates. I had 15 of Gavin's mates over Friday night. Geez, keep it quiet. Shh. Hey, everybody that I know ain't doing this cray cray that only people in your, no, I know lots of people that got together for Canadian Thanksgiving. So, but I hear what you're saying. Keep it quiet before they start knocking down my door, right? They had a wee sesh after exams in school. I had all of them around me talking healthy body stuff, all your words flowing from me, and they wanted to hear more. I'm going to have a healthy body mind gathering with them, like you and Kaya's mates. I love the mates and sharing my home and heart with them and theirs. Yeah. Oh my God. That is so amazing. Louise, Gavin. Louise, that is everything. Having these mates of our kids over is is powerful, isn't it? We get to have an influence, a positive impact on all of their health and vitality. And yes, yes, Miss Dottie, gonna wreak havoc in the house for the next 4 hours until it's nap time. And being able to share what we are learning. I'm learning this from Dr. Morse. I'm learning this from you. I'm learning this from the divine. And I'm passing it along to you so that you can pass it along to the people that you love in your life. To me, that is the ultimate gift. That is how the gift truly keeps giving back. It keeps giving back. It keeps giving back over and over and over again. And we will continue to have our children's, my children's, Adalia and our daughters, friends over here. This will continue to be an open door policy here at our house. I don't care what lockdown is happening. I don't fucking care. I'm not turning away kids that need a safe place. I'm not turning away kids that, the people that come to my house, this is their second home. Everybody that comes through these doors, this is instantly their new home. That's something that's missing from our world. That's something that's missing from schools. And this is where my school teaching really this has been part of my culture and part of my every to the core of my being. I have been somebody who wants you to feel like at any point in time you can literally come here and feel confident and feel safe and feel happy and be fed great food and have a laugh and have a shoulder to cry on if you need it. You know, I will never close my doors to that. I don't care. I don't care. And I know that there are a lot of people who are exactly the same, right? This whole lockdown thing that's happening now and where we live is on this planet is fucking ridiculous. And I will not be having any of it. I don't care. You can find me all you want. I don't care. You can take me away. I don't care. I'm not going to compromise who I am and what this home is about. This home is about being an open door for anybody who needs to land here for whatever point in time. You know, for a lot of kids, for a lot of people, I mean, my kids are, this is their first fall out of school. This is their first autumn season. They both graduated high school. And as have a lot of their friends, and some of their friends are a little bit older, but the school was at one point a safe place for kids to come. And my classroom, whenever I taught elementary school here in Ontario, Canada for 19 years. My classroom was always the best classroom because that's where they could come. It didn't matter if I was your teacher or not. It didn't matter how old you were, what grade you were in. My classroom was a comfortable, fun, warm, inviting place, both physically, how I used to decorate my classrooms, and the feeling, the energy, the vibration that was there for us. 1 year, my second year of teaching, the first year I taught grade 7 and 8, the second grade 7 homeroom. The second year I taught grade 7 and 8, and I was in the art room. I was the art teacher. And before school started in August, I went in and I draped the entire ceiling of the classroom in a rainbow of fabric. So panels that were 36 inch, no, it wasn't 36, 60-inch wide panels of fabric that I draped like the inside of a tent, like a circus tent is what it looked like. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, all the way down. I'm probably saying the rainbow colors. Totally wrong. Don't hold it against me. But the whole entire rainbow. It looked like a giant pride flag, actually, come to think of it now. I hope I set the tone back, way back then. That was 1991, I think, was my first year teaching. 93, I can't remember. In the early 90s, right? Huge. I hope I was channeling some positivity for all inclusiveness for everybody in that classroom. But yeah, so this has carried with me. It stayed with me. And I got this training from early on. My parents, I grew up in Trinidad, and my parents always had the same approach, right? And when we lived in Canada from my ages of 2 to 11, it every single weekend, either we had a party, my parents would have their party in the basement, right? So much fun, so much laughter, all of their friends in the basement. Back then it was smoking was like the thing to do, but basement, like the top ceiling, everybody was smoking. So the top, like there was like a layer, you know what I mean? Never mind. I know that was unhealthy, but the point is they all gathered together. They all partied together. It was all good fun, good laughter, good food, good conversation, such good vibration in the house. And then if it wasn't a party at our house that weekend, we would, like almost every other weekend, there was something to go to. There was either we went to somebody else's house for dinner at their place, and we, Auntie Anna Fernandez is always in my Facebook lives. We would go move around from one. It was always like, I learned so much about community and connection from my parents and from their friends. And I even remember saying once, asking my dad, we were on the way home from one of their friends. I can remember the family. And I'm still in connection with a couple of with the two sons. And so many fun memories, right, growing up. And I remember saying to my dad, how come we always go to somebody else's house, and people always come to our house? And he said, because this is about reciprocation. We have people over at our house, we reciprocate, we go to other people's houses. This is our community. This is how we do what we do. And that has always stayed with me. The whole idea and the whole concept of community and having an open door and being able to gather casually and to feel like you always have somewhere to go to another person, to your friend's house, is something that has been long ingrained in me. And I will not allow any ridiculously imposed lockdown to stop me from doing that. Are you fucking crazy? I don't care. And I think that's one reason why I'm so happy through all of this. I'm not picking up what they're putting down. I don't care. If everybody just went about living their life, there wouldn't be enough of a police force to enforce what they think they can enforce. It's a barking dog outside the door, but that's making you afraid to leave your house, except it's not a barking dog. It's a recording of a barking dog. It's the threat of a threat that is keeping people locked down within themselves. And I am not having any of it. I'm not having any of it. And so therefore, I'm so glad that you as well are continuing to keep open your door for Gavin's mates to be over to the house, because this is not, we ain't having it. We are not having it. Baking powder. Okay, yeah. To switch topics for a little bit here, the baking powder in the dough recipe that I made the other day, I don't like it. See how yours tastes. I was thinking about this hard. I'm like, why was the last dough recipe? There was some kind of flavor that I wasn't hitting, and it was hitting in the wrong way. And then I thought, I think it's the baking powder. It's cold in California. Good morning, Rockstar Ruiz. Good morning. Happy birthday, Lynn. Whoop, whoop. Get out, Lynn. Get out. Shut the front door. Happy birthday. Happy birthday from Rockstar Ruiz. Happy birthday from Amy. Happy birthday from Rachel. Sauna now. Congratulations, Lynn. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, beautiful light from Melissa. I'm sorry, I'm just getting to these a little bit late. That happens sometimes. Happy birthday from Judah. See yous at noon. Yes, I'll see you at noon, Emoji King. Get on the Facebook group. Okay, because I talked about this and yesterday. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday at noon, but I thoroughly enjoyed my day off. See you, Emoji King. Happy birthday, Lynn, from Karen. And Lynn says, thank you, everyone. Enjoying my health journey, feeling younger and vibrant. Starting Kundalini yoga, amazing. 54 is the new 17. Yes, sir. Happy birthday, Lynn. Have a fantastic day. Happy birthday from Cheryl. I'm very happy for your success. Enkachi! Enkachi in the house. Listen, I keep getting in my, but everyone, welcome and hello, Enkachi. I cannot see when you drop this comment. Sometimes it takes me a while to get to all the comments, so I don't know if you're still here or not, because I know you're a busy, busy woman. Everybody, I want to introduce you to my beautiful friend, Enkachi. She is an incredible soul. God, I mean, where do I even begin? But suffice it to say, I wish I had put on my Enkachi tights today, girl. I had designed, Enkachi was one of my bikini design clients, and she quickly became one of my dear friends. She is an inspirational powerhouse. If you can follow her journey, I highly recommend it. She is a public speaker. She has won so many accolades and awards as an inspirational, motivational speaker. Her videos on Facebook and social media, Instagram, have gone viral. Yes, millions of views. I'm not even kidding you. She's a dear, amazing, sweet, beautiful friend. And around, I think it was the 22nd of November. What is the date today? 22nd of November. I was the keynote speaker at her inaugural, her first, or was it the second? I think it was the first Empowered in Your Skin event for women, which started to, that was the first one. And we were chatting and I was encouraging her and being a sounding board for a lot of her ideas on the lead up to that inaugural event. And she was sharing with me the vision of that event before it was even a thing as yet. And I am so excited to see you here, Enkachi. Great to see you online as well, my love. I love you so much. So much of what is happening now has a lot to do with you. And I so appreciate you for being in my life. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I'm honored. I'm honored. I love you, babe. Getting a dehydrator for my birthday. Best one to buy. Where do you live, Lynn? Where do you live? If you live in Canada, well, I have a couple on my Amazon shop, which is in the details below, so you can check that out. Okay, honey, have a good day. Are you taking a cab?
No.
Okay. You're on the bus?
No. Enjoying the snow?
You're going to walk?
Yes.
Oh, girl, get it. Have fun. Love you. Brookie is going to work. She works at one of the local diners, so she's going to walk. So I have a couple in the description, or the description up there if you're watching on Facebook, the description down there if you're watching on YouTube. Louise, that is so cool, right? You're the best mom. She really is. As am I, as are you. We are all doing our best. I want to buy the same dehydrator as you. How can I do this and pay only Canadian funds? I'm working, Cheryl, on an affiliate link and a deal with the Samson dehydrator people. I need to check my emails because they might have sent it to me for that link so that you can buy it. It will work out to, with shipping, 430 Canadian. And that is to have it shipped from the States, and it's totally worth it. That's actually what I paid for mine on Facebook Marketplace. I happened to find somebody who was selling theirs almost brand new. Excuse me. This pineapple juice is kicking my butt, by the way. It's such a good astringent. It's so delicious. And then I did end up getting a brand new one from them. The first one that I got, I had an issue with it. Yes, Emoji King. Love your story, Louise. Isn't Louise's story amazing? Lynn says the same thing. My home is open for all, a second home for healing. Bam, bam. This is exactly what this is. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa. You're the best. So thankful to have found you. Oh my God, I love you, babe. Lynn says, totally agree with you. Thank you for having a voice. You're welcome. Your soul gets more beautiful by the day. I love you. I love you too, Karen. Sound going and starting to freeze. Oh, are we doing that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me go like this. 1 second. Oh, it looks okay on my end. Maybe sometimes it buffers a little bit and then comes back. Oh my God, your tomato barbecue sauce is so delish, right? I replaced jalapeno with cayenne pepper and didn't have chipotle. Put in oregano and thyme. So hot. Can't wait to eat it later. Oh my God, that is so, so good. I love that recipe too. It's so, oh my goodness. It is everything. It is everything. How long does a pizza take to cook? Do I cook the topping on its own first and then put it on the pizza base and put it in the dehydrator? I'm not ready to eat it until later. Okay, so what I would recommend is about 3 hours before you're ready to eat it. I would cook it, I would dry it off first for the top to be dry to the touch because you don't want that to be soggy. And then I would not cook it. I've done it both ways, Jennifer, and I have found the way that I like it the best is when the toppings go on top of the dried pizza, completely moist and not dehydrated at all. So let it marinate in the fridge. Make the toppings now. Let it marinate in the fridge so it marinates for at least a few hours. And then put those toppings on the pizza topping, on the pizza crust, raw. Make it a really nice, like pile it high because it will cook down, uncook down. It will dehydrate down, right? So put it about, an inch high if you can. It will, the dough will survive. And then you put the layer of barbecue sauce on the crust first, and then you put that on, and then you put it in for 2 to 3 hours, and it will be perfect. It's good now, good. It is everything, Berns. Always a deep, deep, open-hearted flow of emotions and wisdom. It's all about raising that vibration, baby. Keeping energy optimum. I love what you represent and how you represent it. We are similar in many ways. I feel strong and vulnerable and transparently open. Yes, girl. Yes to this movement. I agree that school is no longer safe and the intention and objective of our educational system has fallen into failure. Oh, it has been like that since I was a little girl. That's why I was determined when I became a teacher that I was going to make it different for my classroom, because it has been, who controls the schools? Who controls what the curriculum is? This is all controlled by big money, and big money wants to keep us bowing down to them. So there's a lot of indoctrination that takes place in our education system. I'm fully aware of that. I was a rogue teacher. I was rogue. If they only knew that I was teaching so much self-empowerment in those classrooms. Not very happy heads coming out of it. Your rainbow classroom, LL. I can't see the rest of I can't see the rest of the comment because it is too long, but yes. Oh my God, you just said community and connection after I pressed post. You're wide open, Berns. Very cool. And I won't be able to see the rest of that. Oh, let me see if I can see. I can read the rest of that post here because you're posting on Facebook. Yes, I can. Okay, wait, let me read the rest of it. Turn that volume. Oh, the rest of your comment was your rainbow classroom, LOL. Yep. Similarities for sure. LOL, brilliant layer of smoke on ceiling. Hilarious. Yep, you got it though, right? You've experienced that. Your parents are having, little this is in the 70s and the 60s, y'all, right? Where smoking in the home was like, that was just the thing that you did. And in the basement, like the smoke would just rise up to the top and they would have their little special lighting. I get a lot of my thing from my parents. LOL, brilliant. Layer of smoke on the ceiling, hilarious. Yep, gatherings all the way, community connection. And then yes, oh my God, you just said community and connection after I press post. You're wide open, Berns. Very cool. Yeah. Are we ever? And I didn't even see that until now because I couldn't see it when I popped it up here because it cuts off there. Wide open. I love hearing your family stories. Oh, but I got lots. I love family stories. I will sprinkle them in here and there for you. Oh, the recipe Lana shared didn't have baking powder in it. Okay, good. Because I was experimenting with seeing if I could get any loft to that dough, to get it to rise without using yeast. So I tried the baking powder and I don't like the aftertaste of it. Oh my God, yes, just live life. I'm not having this lockdown. Good. I'm not having any of it either. And a lot more people than we are being led to believe. The media wants us to believe that they are the majority in thought. And they're not. They're not, because life has gone on as normal for me and many of the people that I know, and not just the people that I know personally in my life, but people that I know online. I see it. I know exactly what's up. I don't have any gluten-free one yet. It's okay, don't worry about it. Nice to meet you, Enkichi. Yes, Enkichi. Oh my God, Enkichi. I will post the, I wonder if it's in my memories today. That event, it was today. Let me go to my Facebook and let me see what my memories are. Memories. See, my Wi-Fi on here is like acting up. I will post the some of the memories from this day. From when I did that keynote. Oh, here we go. From when I did that keynote address, and it was an amazing event. Hold on, let me see. I'll see if it comes up. It's kind of lagging on here. Oh my God. Look at that memory. Look at my little video intro. Oh, Berns, you're so cute. That was from 3 years ago. I was making my ever popular butternut squash soup. Which is an amazing soup, actually. That's a really good soup. I can make that again. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, that event with Enkichi was everything. Happy birthday, Lynn, from Charlotte. You cannot buy the Samson in the UK. Tried last night. So what you're looking for in a dehydrator is you want it to stay quiet. right? If it doesn't say quiet on it, it's going to be louder than you want it to. Like, I know a lot of people like the Excalibur dehydrator, but it is loud. I would look for quiet in the name. I would look for 1,000 watts. And I would look for, if you can get one with a large tray, like a 14 or 15-inch square inch tray. And that's all you can do. It is playing up again. I'm gonna leave this here. I will be back at noon Eastern Standard Time. Find me back here at noon, and I will see you guys all soon. Oh shoot, I will show you the snow later. I'll show you the snow now. I don't know if you can see it. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Look at the
I
snow.
know there's so much.
Oh, there's a whole bunch more coming.
I'm so excited. Snowmen. And snow
Oh, yeah.
angels.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. So I will see you guys back here at noon Eastern Standard Time. So in 3 hours, I will be back. Come back and join me. Have a great day. I love you so much. You're so welcome. But I'll see you back here in 3 hours. And I got some buckwheat seeds soaking. I want to whip up a batch of the Ibar crackers. I've got some dates soaking over here. I'm going to make those power balls using the dates. And we will see you guys real soon, okay? I love you. Mwah. Thank you so much for coming to class today.